What's up YouTube, Mr. LawMSC here, and today we're going to be going through Diablo 2 Resurrected Ladder Season 4 patch notes. We're going to see what's all upcoming, what all we got going, and just kind of dive in right to that. I know there were a couple changes before. I didn't really go over those, so we'll go over those pieces, plus whatever else they have in store. Remember, this is going to be in 2 days, May 4th. May 4th is the next season. They rushed this one ahead because they didn't want to mess with Diablo 4's launch. So let's take a look, shall we?
Restraining order, anyone?
Oh my god, aim for the bushes. Diablo 2 Resurrected Ladder Season 4 coming soon. We celebrate your prophesied return, adventurer.
Season 4
is prophesied a word? Did they mean prophesized, or is prophesied also a past tense? No, it is. Okay, prophesied. So it's prophesized, not a word? It's not. Wow. I always thought it was prophesized. It's prophesied. Nice. Adventurer. Countless demons have met their timely demise at the end of your weapon, yet their onslaught doesn't relent. Sanctuary needs it, Savior. Return on May 4th to wreak havoc among the Burning Hell's ranks in Ladder Season 4. Read further through this tome to glean information from feature improvements, quality of life updates, and bug fixes that will be released in patch 2.7. So, Ladder Season 4. Previous Ladder seasons for Diablo 2 Resurrected have showed just how adept adventurers were at saving Sanctuary, racing to be the first to cement their names. I was like, these aren't the actual rankings. Oh, that's Season 4 they have up. Okay. On the leaderboard while striking fear into the tormented hearts of their demonic adversaries in the process. Ladder Season 4 will begin on May 4th, ushering in a new opportunity for brave adventurers to race level 99 and amass powerful loot along the way. We cannot wait to see which determined souls will carve their name into the leaderboard this time. All right.
Help me.
Let's get that Diablo-y.
Thank you. The Diablo-y. May 4th, 5 p.m. PDT, so it's the same time as before. Europe gets screwed. Sorry, Europe. Korea gets probably the best slot, but on Thursday, maybe America gets the best slot. Depends if you're a streamer or not. Bart Cause, thank you. As it was with previous seasons, Ladder Season 4 will feature 4 different modes. Nothing there. For those new, you might be wondering what happens to your shared stash loot once the current season ends. Once Ladder Season 3 ends, this is important. Thank you, Strad. All ladder characters will be transferred to the respective non-ladder group. All items in that character's group shared stash go into a new withdrawal-only set of shared,
sub just in time for
stash tabs.
2.7.
Any
Hi to baby
items...
Llama Lilith Diablo Andy.
Thanks, Secret. Any items from Ladder Season 2 stored in the withdrawal-only tabs will be lost at this time. So... Oh my god. Alright, we're good. Let me launch this puppy up. While that launches. I guess it's ready. So, this means... Come on, game. There is, yeah, not a lot of time here. So you want to go to your shared or your non-ladder characters. Whichever non-ladder character. And there is past right here. You have 2 days. It's kind of crazy, but you only have 2 days to get all of this stuff out of your past tabs. So all of this trash that we have in here. Oh, no, I can't get rid of Rune Word. Hold on.
Impossible.
Oh my god.
38 months, yay, less than 3.
Okay. All of the trash that you have on, you know, whatever characters and things like that. Dump it. You're going to need to make some space. Because we have... Is there like a way to drop from stash straight? That'd be nice. You just need to make some space. Otherwise, all of these things will be lost. Again, many people here will be losing stuff. Okay? So just be aware. And once you take something out of here, you can't ever put it back in. So you have to switch over and then put it somewhere else. Right? It'll even say this item cannot be placed in shared stash. So I just wanted to do that. I will check that stuff. I'll do mine after. But make sure you do this. You have 2 days to not lose all that. Which again is crazy. And maybe did we have all the time before? I guess so, right? But if you didn't expect the ladder to come up so quickly. Yeah. But at that point, the next season stuff will move into the shared stash. This is the official announcement. I agree. So if you haven't done it yet. One season, ladder, blah, 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 blah. Any items from Ladder Season 2 stored in the withdraw only tabs will be lost at this time. You will have all of Ladder Season 4 to withdraw any items you would like to keep from Season 3. When 4 ends, this withdraw only set of stash tabs will be overridden with any items in Ladder Season 4 shared stash. Be sure to get any items out before then, or they will be forever lost. Julie 2, thank you. Patch 2.7. All right, let's see what we got. So this will be going live with the patch. Feature players will now have 4 additional character slots available across all online modes. Very happy about that. I wish we could get even more, but I'll take 4 for now. That'll at least maybe get me through the next season here. So, very happy. Offline modes you have unlimited. I don't know why it's only 4, but it's something. It's something. I'll take it. The first time a ladder character from a previous season is used in a non-ladder game, the ability to reset stat and skill points at a car will be reset. What? Characters from previous ladder seasons who have already been used in non-ladder games are ineligible. Whoa! So you get 3 free resets when it shifts over to non-ladder. That's wild. That's a wild change. We want to encourage players to experiment with their builds. If you've already burned through your car respecs while on ladder, you can do additional respecs for more experimentation after the character becomes a non-ladder character. All chat lobbies have been outfitted with an automated system which will remove malicious messages from those conversations. Will it remove the spamming of the bots, though? I don't care about the malicious. I just don't want to constantly be spammed over and over. We'll see. Huge if works. Quality of life updates and bug fixes. The next hit delay system now only applies to missiles created by casting the same skill. Each martial arts charge up skill trigger is treated as a different cast of a skill for next hit delay purposes, which is crazy. We've revised it to become easier concept to grasp while still maintaining original design goals. This change will alleviate some headaches and multiplayer and smooth edges of character builds. This is very true. We're going to do a quick little paint demonstration. This is very true. So let's say you have something like, we'll go Claws of Thunder, right? And this has, and then you also have Phoenix Strike. Okay. I could have used the writing, but that's okay. So this has 3 charges, 1, 2, 3, and this has charges 1, 2, 3. Now, the 2 and 3 of both of these have what's called next hit delay. Right? And what this means is whenever one of these hits, and remember, for Phoenix Strike, you're only getting one of the charges. So you would pick like this or this. But for Claws of Thunder, you get all 3 charges. So what this means is if this hits, this will miss, and then this will miss, and whichever one of these you have selected will miss as well for however many frames this is. It might be like 6 frames. It might be 4 frames for this one, I think. Somewhere between 4 and 6. Right? So in the next 4 frames after this hits, all of this will miss, all of this will miss, all of this would miss. So you're losing out on a lot of damage from that right there. What this change does is, first off, it identifies Claws of Thunder 3 as its own skill, Claws of Thunder 2 as its own skill, and then additionally, it's going to only allow it to apply to this skill. So this will hit, and then this will hit, and this will hit, and each one will create their own next hit delay to just prevent themselves from hitting multiple times. Which is crazy. This is a huge buff, because you went from now only dealing this damage and not getting this, this, or this, to now dealing that damage, and that damage at the same time. Big buff. Now, where will this not matter? On heroes where you weren't using a lot of next hit delay skills, you weren't using like 2 next hit delay skills, right? Like a fire trap assassin with Wake of Fire, right? These are the wakes of fire from her little trap. That's not going to change, because right now if you lay down a couple of these, they'll kind of start to overlay, whatever, and they have a next hit delay. And if you lay down more of the traps, you put down 5 of these traps, they're just going to keep overlaying each other, and you're not really going to get a ton of added damage. And because it's the same skill, it's not going to matter there, right? So this is really only a change for Martial Arts Assassin, which is where it's a big change, and probably Fire Druid, because Fire Druid has Volcano, right? And the Explosion has like a 10 frame, and then the big boulder explosions are like 6 frame, and then these are like 4 frame or something for the small. And then Fissure probably has next hit delay on it. And I'm trying to think if anything else has next hit delay from that. And Wind Druid has Tornado and then Twister, if they want to somehow use those both going at the same time. Not really going to be as big a thing there. But this is probably the only 3 characters that I could really imagine get any benefit from this. But again, really big change. So now your Martial Arts Assassin goes... How does Wake of Fire get a huge buff? It says next hit delay only applies to missiles created by casting the same skill. So that would just be the same thing. Meaning it's per skill cast? No way. No, it's missiles created by casting the same skill. You're saying you think each tornado will get its own version of next hit delay, as opposed to just tornado in general getting that? If that's the case, that would be huge. Because then all of the skills, now the Trap Assassin does insane amounts of damage. Now Tornado gets a huge buff. Now every single next hit delay skills. Now Strafe Multi-shot, lightning strike, chain lightning, nova, frost nova, poison nova. All of these. I mean, shockweb would be insane, right? Blade sentinel would be insane. Tornado would be insanely good now. Not having to deal with that. That's going to be a big buff. I don't know. I guess we need clarification then. It's live already? I thought it wasn't... Oh, on May 2nd. Oh, snap. Let's test this. That's Marshall. Do I have a trap assassin? Her name is Trapper, but I don't think she actually traps. Alright, well, let's just... We're doing our trap... Ah, but this is lightning.
Good day.
Crap. Let me find an assassin who's level 21. Are you going to be fire still? Yeah. She's lightning traps as well. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright, Warren's gonna test it. He'll let us know. Because, yeah, that's either massive or only for, like, 3 characters. Knockback has been removed from Bull Catho's Sacred Charge! They listened! Yes! Man! I had asked for this as well. 2 for 2. Bull Cathos is a powerful set, but the knockback incurred made it feel clunky. Considering the rarity of the set, we opted to increase the valuability of the weapon and the weapon set as a whole. Thank God, man. That was literally my one complaint. It was like Bull Cathos was fine as a set, but this is so stupid. That just destroyed it. That absolutely just destroyed it with knockback. It was terrible. Druids are now able to shapeshift directly between their werewolf and werebear forms. Oh my goodness. Shapeshifter druids use the metamorphosis rune word, are encouraged to swap between their werebear and werewolf forms to get the most out of the bonuses. In practice, it's a little clunky because you have to shift to bear, hit a monster, back to human, wait a second, shift to werewolf, hit a monster, depending on your preference, or take out the middleman. Wow, another, I mean, this is just going down my list of requests. Love it. The Assassin's Trap skill now benefits from plus to elemental skill damage modifiers? We have identified an issue with the plus to lightning skill damage not applying to lightning sentries on Nintendo Switch offline games. We plan to amend this issue in a future patch and apologize for any inconvenience. Alright, sorry Nintendo Switch offline players. Otherwise, Trapson is GG! Griffins, you get the plus, the minus? Oh my god. Wow, they're just cranking that up. That's just even more for the... Alright. They just boosted Trapsons even more. Fixed an issue where Mephisto would drop from lower level treasure classes when terrorized. Terrorize Mephisto is fixed as well. Let's go. Fixed an issue where assassin dying with martial arts charges active could cause a crash in offline play. That was something I saw, yeah. Fixed the issue where the assassin's traps weren't benefiting from resistance reduction in offline play. Wow. Well, that's huge. Mephisto. General. Fix the translation issue for the reached max character limit text in Polish. Fix an issue where progressing between towns and connected zones for max 2, 3, and 4 would cause an abrupt lighting change when terrorized. Fix an issue where the icon to denote a monster is terrorized wasn't properly displaying in certain languages. Fix an issue where the Amazon's audio cue for dodging an attack would play when non-Amazon characters use the evade skill, granted by Hustle. Amended various stability issues encountered during online play. Ladder play. Fix an issue where messaging for the next ladder season was inaccurate during the pause between seasons. Fix an issue where characters that were recently converted from ladder to non-ladder would not display as such and failed to join games. Fix an issue where rune words exclusive to an upcoming ladder season could be created in the current season. What? Who did it? Who made the rune words? Oh my god, who did it? I want to know. And who reported it? Fixed an issue where converted ladder characters would be incorrectly displayed with the ladder flag. PC specific, fixed an issue where controller input would stop registering if the user swapped to legacy graphics while the animation for selecting a character in the character's creation screen is playing. That's such a specific bug. That's so specific, it feels like it's an affix on a Diablo 4 item. Players will now be notified of when they're running the game with old extracted data. That's good. Fixed an issue where players displayed location on the friends list wouldn't properly update on Xbox consoles. Fixed an issue where players on Nintendo Switch would not appear in the recently played with tab. Fixed an issue where the localized text for personalized items on console displayed all gendered pronouns at once in Polish and Spanish. Modding. Increased the total limit of state entries from 255 to 511. Added data version build.txt. It's recommended mod authors include this file in their mods to reduce unexpected errors between game versions. New columns have been added. They can remake their changes with new data or add the new columns manually. Treasure class x.txt. Cube main txt. Unique items txt. Ladder. First ladder season, last ladder season. And runes. First ladder season, last ladder season. Interesting. State limit increase. That's a big increase there. All right. Enter a new plane of hell. Diablo 4 will launch. Oh, this is just Diablo 4. On June 6th, unveiling a new piece of sanctuary for you to unshackle from Lilith's dominion and tide you over until Llama RPG's launch happens. Oh, that was nice of them to mention my game. Everyone is invited to get a taste of the horrors and delights that await during Server Slam from May 12th to 14th. Grab your weapon, adventurer. Your quest continues. Thank you for your support. We cannot wait to see you overcome hell in the great race to level 99 during Ladder Season 4. Diablo 2 Resurrected Team. Wow. I mean, that's some big changes. Like, that's... And again, how big this? How big this? Warren, can you tell us how big this? Did you test? Yeah, it's not a bunch of quantity, but all of the changes are quality. Like I say, the big issue is now the martial arts assassin goes from one-shotting every monster to one-shotting every monster, you know? So that's kind of the biggest, like, change, is the monsters are all going to die in one shot instead of one shot. But that's massive. That's like really big there. I love this change. I mean, it's not gonna, make grief worse than any of this stuff. But being able to use the dual bool cathodes, I think would just be really fun. It's just like super, super interesting. I like that. This is nice for quality of life. Trap assassins just benefited even more. Crazy. And this also means getting a faster claw now matters. So now you're actually looking for having that faster claw, being able to hit that 3 frame. Instead of being like, I'll just do the 4 frame and, you know, it doesn't matter really, right? It kind of didn't matter 3 to 4 frame because 3 frame, you'd hit faster but get the next hit delay, but you were kicking out faster. 4 frame, you'd run into the next hit delay. You wouldn't have that as much, but then it was slower kicking. And so now she's just even better, and the Trapson's even better. I mean, it is just the Assassin era. Whoever is making these changes loves the Assassin. That's all we can say. So, wow, those are the changes. We have Warren, I guess, doing the final bit there of loading in. Let's see if I have any.
Love the stash. What character are we thinking for S4?
Check Nightmare. You're right? No way. Insane. Every single next hit delay every single missile gets its own next hit delay. Again. Every skill cast, excuse me, every skill cast, not every missile within the single skill cast. So that means, that means strafe doesn't actually improve then, right? Unless it's breaking up one shot of strafe into individuals. Because you're using a single skill cast. You wrote a huge post indicating what does and doesn't benefit. Well, where's the post? Alright. Alright. How next hit delay works, the purpose of it. Yeah, I mean, the whole purpose is so that it doesn't hit every single frame, right? For something that's constantly hitting and stuff. Yeah, it used to be global, which kind of sucked. Shockweb was horrible because they can just put Shockweb down and then anything with next hit delay never hits essentially because it's a whole second. Multi-shot. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'll write this down for everybody, but let's see. Do you go through all the skills here? Yeah, any skill not possessing next hit delay, it does not matter. So this is... Or is this all up here as well? I mean, this also is... Yeah, for party, this is different now as well, because it's not global anymore. So, a multi-shot Amazon, right? If you're quick firing multi-shot Amazon, they can apply it for their own shot, but then somebody else can also hit it as well. Yeah, so not being global is really big. So 2 Nova Sorceresses can play with each other. That'll be nasty. 2 multi-shot Amazons can volley. And again, you can have a Nova Source and a multi-shot Zon at the same time. Bale and his clone cannot cast 2 skills at the same time and have both of them hit you. That was before. Now they both can. Oh, Bale's going to be nastier. That's right. In solo play, Nova skills gain no benefit. Right. Specific skill. There are a handful of builds containing either more than one next hit delay missile in a single skill, long enough next hit delay lengths that you're unable to cast another one, or the build has the ability to cast more than one per animation. These are Martial Arts Assassin using Mosaic, Claws of Thunder, Charge 2, 3, Phoenix Strike, Charge 2 and 3, like we talked about. So that just buffs already an S tier crazy. Trap Assassin, Wake of Fire, and Blade Sentinel. Blade Sentinel is very interesting, actually, here. That'll be a really big damage boost, because Blade Sentinel is a 25 frame. So when something gets hit by Blade Sentinel, no other next hit delay skill can hit that for a whole second, right? Because it's 25 FPS. So this is going to really improve Blade Sentinel. Wow. Wake of Fire also, again, I just talked about literally in the Trappist guided playthrough I just did how placing 2 traps, more than 2 traps, is irrelevant. And now, the next day, essentially, or right after, Wake of Fire suddenly is a huge change. Because now laying all 5 of your Wake of Fire traps is a massive damage boost, which is crazy. That means early on, Wake of Fire is going to be really good. All the way through Nightmare. You could maybe even go into Act 4 Nightmare and continue forward. This is a really big boost to Fire Assassin. Tornado and Twister. Again, tornadoes now. Because the problem that you would have a lot of times is the tornado. When you'd have multiple tornadoes going through, you're essentially not getting near as much of the damage, right? Because when next hit delay goes off, it's just kind of the same thing, right? It's keeping that. So now every tornado is getting that hit, which is huge, and getting its own. A lot of times on like Bale, you can get like the tornado to hit like a couple times while it's going through him. And so now each one of the tornadoes will. That's a massive boost. Fire Druid, Fissure, Volcano, definitely an improvement, especially for the fissure damage there. Barbarian, Warcry, and Grim Ward. So, what is the... This could be really nice for Warcry. Hold on, you put it down. Right here. Warcry is 6 frames. So you're probably not running into issues with this. Obviously, if you place a Grim Ward and then try and Warcry over it. But overall, probably not doing a lot. So, wow. Yeah, I mean this post covers it all. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. That is the changes. That is the changes, man. That's absolutely wild.
Not in town.
Let's see. Let's check here. I want to see if I can just do it really fast and see. All right. So,
Greetings.
Let's go to Frigid. So if I lay down 2 fire traps, that's that speed. If I lay down 5 fire traps, oh yeah. Oh my god, are you kidding me, that damage? Wow! Wow!
They'll never see me coming.
Oh yeah, that was a hardcore character. Alright, well she's dead. Wow. Rip Bozo. For the greater good. Forgot. I was just testing. Yeah, I kind of want to play Trap Assassin next ladder now. Oh my goodness. I just... Flickering Flame plus 6 Fire Facet plus Phoenix. Yeah, because the other thing is fire percent now boost as well. So if you use a 6 faceted sword, you get the minus 30 and you get the plus 30. I think that'll make it viable in hell. Want a quick test on a proper traps in Players 8? If you have a D2S file for me. Space Beams, Daggert, Buddha, Fury Spatula, thank you guys for the subs. Oh my goodness, that's insane damage. It's not updated for 2.7 though? Oh, the character. Okay. Yeah. Oh, your mod would fail. Got it. That's all fine. I think that'll be next character. All right. GG's. Let me know your thoughts down below on the changes here. This is wild. I think this is going to be big. I want to make a Fire Assassin in hell now. Mwah. Kisses to you all. Peace, YouTube. Have a good one.